guys, what is up? So today we're gonna be doing this awesome beef udon recipe. This is a easy, convenient recipe when you're mostly busy within the day and don't want to really cook. This is very flavorful and it's definitely a go-to recipe for me. So let's get started with our ingredients.
Alright, so first off, we're gonna go ahead and mince some garlic up. So get 2 garlics, and then we're gonna peel them like so. And then you're gonna want to roughly or finely chop your garlic. That is up to you. If you like garlic chunks in your noodle, then go ahead and do them rough, like what I'm doing. But if you don't, then do them fine, because I don't control who you are, so do what you like. Alright, so first off, we're gonna get some scallions. I'm gonna get 2 stalks of fresh scallions because those have the most flavor that you can ever get, and we're just gonna finely chop them. First, I roughly chopped them, but I didn't like that, so I'm gonna finely chop them for some garnishing. Alright, next we got our beef, and I'm using some boneless short rib because this is the most tenderest and best meat that you can use, and we're just gonna slice them at an angle. But if you don't have this, then go ahead and use some flank steak or New York strip. It's up to you. Just like so. We got some beef chunks, and you want them to be, biteable sized, and slicing them at an angle gives them more tenderness. Alright, next off, we're gonna start searing off our beef before we stir fry our udon. So first, heat up a tablespoon of oil. Any type of oil is fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and put our steak on once our pan has preheated for around 2 to 3 minutes. And just gonna add it in like so. And then we're gonna treat it with some soy sauce. So we're gonna add about around a teaspoon of dark soy sauce for like almost a Korean short rib taste. Just a teaspoon spread on top, nice and coated, and then we're gonna give it a nice stir. And you're gonna want to make sure you're cooking on a medium high heat. And then we're gonna add some Chinese cooking wine. We're gonna do 1 capful of the cooking wine, spread it evenly, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook off the alcohol like so. And yeah, things are gonna get fun from there. And then go ahead and sear it off for another 2 to 3 minutes until it is well done. And then next off, we're gonna start cooking off our udon once we put our beef aside. Alright, just give your pan a quick wipe, and then we're going to add in a tablespoon of oil, and then we're going to start sauteing our garlic, and we're just going to cook it for around a minute to 2 on medium heat, and keep on stirring it around so it doesn't burn. Next, we're going to add another tablespoon of oil, and then we're going to preheat it for a minute, and then we're going to add in our udon, and we're going to stir it at a very high heat for 2 minutes before we add in any of our sauces. Give it some flips, and then we got some scallions. I want some cooked, and I'm leaving some for some garnish. Next, we got our oyster sauce, 1 1/4 tablespoons of that. Just put it right in, and then just give it a stir, and make sure your udon looks like mine, because this is the optimal color you want. Now we got some sesame oil. We're adding about a 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil. If you're a sesame oil lover, do 1/2 teaspoon. Give it a nice even stir, and then we're gonna add some white pepper soon. Alright, here we go. I just want to add a little bit like everywhere. You want even coat, you really can't measure that. And then we're gonna add in our beef, and then stir fry this until it's heated up again, and then we're gonna plate it. Alright, now it's time to plate our udon. So I'm just gonna put this in the middle, and then we're gonna garnish it off with some chopped up scallions and some sesame seeds if you want. And I'm just gonna make it look presentable by putting some beef on the top. Make sure you get it evenly distributed, and just add some of that garnish on top and make it look presentable. And then I'll see you at the taste test.
Alright, look at this beef stir fry udon. Look at how amazing this
boneless short rib is, and let's give it a taste test. Amazing. This boneless short rib, that piece probably costed under $1, and it's so juicy, and it just melts in your mouth because of the marbling. The udon, very, very, very flavorful, and it was only like 3 ingredients that made this flavor impeccable: oyster sauce, sesame oil, and white pepper. Easy 15-minute recipe. Definitely you can do it any time of the day. Amazing dish. You can definitely marinate the short rib prior to this, and yeah, they'll have more flavor, but I like just the plain beefiness from the short rib, which makes this dish very good. And you cannot go with flank or any like cheap steak. Like, you gotta go with some short ribs. You gotta go with some beef that will melt in your mouth. Like, do you want to be eating tough, rubbery beef like this? Right in, couple chew, and it's gone. Amazing. Well, that's it. Please be sure to subscribe and drop a like, and be sure to stay tuned for my next video. Goodbye.